The regular season has come to an end, leaving us with the final 8 teams ready to battle for the championship. As the stakes rise and every match becomes do or die, we present the last power rankings of the split. Who's primed for a deep playoff run, and who's just making up the numbers? Let's rank the contenders. Number 8, Kanelbullens Dag, last time's ranking, 9. The Swedes clutched their playoff spot with a crucial win over never-ending Int SNC, barely sneaking in as the 8th seed. However, that comes at a price. They are the prime target for the first seed selection, making their road to a deep run incredibly difficult. If they can recapture the form they had at the start of the regular season, there's an outside chance of an upset. Otherwise, their playoff stay might be short-lived. Number 7, Invicta, last time's ranking, 4. The Estonians barely made it, but their journey has been far from convincing. Once projected as a top-tier roster, they struggled throughout the split, with inconsistency plaguing their season. Their Week 6 defeat to Assassins and Greed SNC was a harsh reality check, leaving them in a tough spot heading into playoffs. Regaining their early season reputation won't be easy. They'll need to deliver big performances to prove they belong among the contenders. Number 6, QTE Infinity, last time's ranking, 7. QTE Infinity has been a mixed bag all season, capable of taking games off top teams, yet just as likely to drop matches to lower-tier opponents. This kind of inconsistency won't cut it in the playoffs, where every series demands stability and clutch performances. Unfortunately, the only thing they've been consistent at is being inconsistent. If they can finally find their rhythm, they might surprise, but right now, they remain an unpredictable wildcard. Number 5, Slim Odds, last times. Ranking, 6. One of the biggest surprises of the split, Slim Odds finished the regular season with a solid 7-5 record, proving they are more than just an underdog. Their final week draw against SNCL SNC showcased their strength, as they looked like the better team overall. Now, the question remains, can the Crab Gang finally make a deep playoff run, or will they fall short when it matters most? This is their best chance yet to prove they belong among the elite. Number 4, SNCL SNC, last time's ranking, 3. Despite a rough start, SNCL SNC managed to recover and secure the 4th seed, positioning themselves well for the playoffs. While they don't get the luxury of picking their opponent in round 4, they can at least breathe easy, knowing they won't have to face AG, WW, or MESV early on. Now, the question is whether their late-season momentum can carry them further, or if they'll once again fall short when it matters most. Number 3, Monkey Sports Veterans, last time's ranking, 5. The Grandpas have defied expectations, securing an impressive 3rd seed and becoming the biggest surprise of the split. Their secret? 4 old men, carried by a 14-year-old jungler who has kept them in the game. However, rumors are swirling about their attempts to bribe the league admins into allowing their prodigy to play again next split, despite his too young age being exposed. With questions surrounding their competitive integrity, can they prove they deserve their spot, or will their playoff run expose their true weaknesses? Number 2, Wacky Wraiths SNC, last time's ranking. 1. Despite taking down Assassins and Greed. SNC in a dominant 2-0, Wacky Wraiths SNC fell just short of the regular season title. Their inconsistencies throughout the split cost them crucial points, leaving them with 2nd seed instead of 1st. However, this still puts them in a strong position, as they get the privilege of choosing their round 4 opponent from the remaining 3 unpicked teams. Now the question is, can they carry their momentum into playoffs, or will their inconsistency strike again at the worst time? Number 1, Assassins and Greed SNC, last time's ranking, 2. Despite a near-flawless regular season, Assassins and Greed SNC couldn't escape their one blemish, a 2-0 loss to Wacky Wraiths SNC. Still, they emerge as the first ever regular season champion and head into playoffs as the clear team to beat. But now comes their biggest challenge, shaking off their infamous playoff struggles. Will they finally break the curse and claim the championship? Or will history repeat itself with another postseason collapse? With the regular season behind us, the true battle begins, the playoffs. 8 teams remain, but only 1 will claim the championship. Assassins and Greed SNC enter as the favorites, but history has shown that anything can happen in the postseason. Will the top teams prove their dominance, or will an underdog rise to glory? With high stakes, tough matchups, and potential upsets on the horizon, this playoff run promises to be unforgettable. Let the fight for the title begin.